Hey, welcome back to the show. So, today what we're going to do is compare a couple of Crag packs. So, I've got one from DMM. This is the DMM Classic Rope Bag. And then I've got another here, which is the new Petzl Kliff Crag pack. So, they're both very similar in design. Both have internal rope tarps that come out. They're both designed to carry your essential gear down to the crag for a day of sport climbing. But there's a few key differences that may impact which one you consider picking up. So let's start with the DMM pack. Now this is the first one that I had, and I've been using it for a while now. It's a 32-liter pack. Has a top zipper section for some extra gear, keys, wallet, snacks, etc. A couple of straps. Goes on like so. Pretty comfortable. Nice comfy straps. And one of the more interesting features of this pack is you can actually detach one of the straps. Just pop it in here. Now you can carry it duffel bag style. So I have not personally found that to be all that useful, but you know, maybe some days you're going to use the pack at the crag, some days you're going to use it at the gym. You might want more of a duffel bag style for the gym days. Alright, so let's get into some more of the details here. The bag opens from the back. Has a couple of compression straps. And like I said, enough room for your gear. A pair of shoes, set of drawers, climbing harness, chalk bag, and the rope tarp. So, I've got a 60-meter rope in here, and just open it up. Let's see. The tarp is removable with Velcro enclosure. Get your rope bag out. You've got color-coded ties, 2 green, 2 blue. You know, so pre-standard tarp, like I said, it's detachable, and everything just folds right up. When you're done, fold it up, roll up that kind of rope burrito. That's what I always think of whenever I roll this thing up. Gear in there. Draws. And you're backing on your way. So, this bag retails for about $55. You might find it on sale some places, but I think that's the standard price. And it's available in red, green, blue, gray, handful of colors. It's a really nice bag. It's definitely well built, you know, heavy canvas, and it'll last you. I've been really happy with it. It's fantastic. So now let's compare it to the new, just came out this year, Petzl Kliff pack. Now this one is a little bit bigger. This is a 36-liter bag, whereas the DMM is 32 liters. So the extra space is pretty nice. Again, you got a nice spacious top area for your keys, your wallet. There's also a little clip here so you can clip your keys and not lose them. Snacks. Really nice little compartment there. Straps are definitely thinner in terms of the padding, but you do have a wider strap, which in some ways is more comfortable, and you have a sternum strap, which is great if you're going to be heading up a steep hill to the crag. Everything's adjustable, pretty standard for what you'd expect for a backpack of this size. Where this is really different from the DMM bag is the way that it opens. So instead of the opening being in the front here, the opening is on the inside where your back is. You have hook and loop closure, and you have your zipper. Again, lots of space in here. I've got my harness, I got a set of drawers, shoes, chalk bag, and a 60-meter rope. And this is where things start to get really interesting. So the rope bag, or tarp for this bag, this kind of lifts out. I actually really like this tarp. For one, it looks nice with the orange trim, big Petzl wording there. It's got these big handles, again color coded. So you've got a red end, you got a green end, the other two are brown. But the way that it attaches into the bag is actually a set of kind of eyelets and these little plastic loops that'll pop in there. So there are 4 of these that'll lash the whole tarp down into the bottom of the bag. Now this is where I have a problem with the Petzl bag. Okay, if you use it with the rope tarp down in it, what happens is when you drop your rope back in to the bag, okay, you do have these handles, which is nice if you want to move it, kind of built into the bag itself. But if my rope tarp was attached to the bottom using those 4 eyelets, I'm forced then to put my gear on top of the rope, okay? And if I don't pay really close attention to what I'm doing here, when I zip all this up, close it back up here, all of this gear is now going to be pressed against my back. So that can get pretty uncomfortable depending on what you've got in there. In fact, even with just the fairly soft gear that I have in here, I can feel this on my back, and I don't like it at all. So when I pack this bag, what my preference is to pack my gear in, then lay my rope in over top of it, and everything's much more comfortable to carry. So there's your difference. This bag runs about $60. The DMM's about $55. There is 4 liters more of space, which is huge in comparison to the 32-liter DMM bag. For me, it really kind of depends on what you need. If you can fit everything in the 32-liter bag from DMM, the design is definitely superior. I haven't used it in duffel bag mode. For me, that's not as important a feature. For some people, it might be. The Petzl bag is very spacious. Definitely carries things if you need to carry an extra, bit of gear out there. It's a good way, but you have to pay attention to how you're packing it. Another thing that I noticed is because of you're opening it from this side, this is going onto the ground, and I'm already seeing wear and tear on the Petzl logo, so it doesn't stay, looking as nice as it otherwise would. That's a little thing, but there you have it. DMM or Petzl, either one of these bags, you really can't go wrong. They're fantastic bags. Form and function, definitely the DMM is the way to go. Need that extra space, spend the extra $5, deal with paying attention to how you pack it, and get the Petzl Kliff. Alright, thanks. Hope that was useful, and we'll see you next time.